Hello grapplers and welcome to a new video. After watching Mena RD play and seeing how he went for so many perfect parries, he mostly used standing heavy punch, which is -3, so you can set up a very easy perfect parry. The opponent is, for example, pressing the crouching light punch right here. That's very easy to time. So I started thinking, what about other -3 frame moves in Zangief's arsenal? And we have crouching light kick, stomp, standing heavy punch, and obviously knee. You can do any of them. Tap the parry into the recovery of your animation and you will likely get a perfect parry. And from there, depending on the distance, you can get, well, Spine Buster, SPD, those are the common ones. What if you can push that? And the only button that allows you to do that is your secret 4-framer. Well, it's not a secret, I mean, everyone knows this. But apart from your crouching light kick, which is 4 frames, technically holding the standing heavy punch ever so slightly triggers the armor. You'll see that this purple here, it means armor. So from frame 4, you get armor with that move. It is not technically quote-unquote a 4-framer. You can use it as a 4-framer if you hold it slightly. And this creates some interesting scenarios for Zangief. This has no armor, only armor up for the upper body Zangief, no lower armor, so if someone is using a crouching medium kick, it will beat you. However, the way this interacts with the opponent is very curious, because if they are pressing a 4-framer, you will technically absorb the 4-framer of the opponent, but you will not punish. It will be more useful when they use medium punches, something 5-6 frames onwards. I'm gonna do a +1 move, which is crouching light punch, and then into the standing heavy punch, so it's recharged. You'll see that technically I'm not beating Akuma. However, if I use a crouching light kick, I will, because I'm using a 4-framer. I'm delaying this because this is technically a string, so I have to delay it in order to convert it into a frame trap. What if we take the +1s into a situation where we can get a perfect parry from a -3? What do I mean by all this? The exact same thing I did, crouching light punch being +1, and then holding standing heavy punch slightly, and then parrying. So basically something like this. It's interesting because most people will try to take their turn back from that standing heavy punch. See that we are not in throw range. If I do it, I cannot regular throw the opponent. So we have to go for SPD or Hell Stab into Lariat. This is essentially a 50-50. Now, as always with Zangief, all of these 50-50s have a certain level of risk. So if you go for something like this, they can hit you. They can try to backdash though, and get hit by the standing heavy punch. It's a very interesting situation. They have to take the -3 into a possibility of a parry for Zangief, or they can just wait there and see what you want to do. The other way of getting this situation is by drive rushing crouching light kick, which is also +1. And in fact, I think this is better than crouching light punch because you have to be kinda close in order for you to actually get the standing heavy punch, because you'll see here, if I'm far away here, nothing really happens. It's not that exciting for Zangief, but if you drive rush, you will always be in a situation where you can try to go for the standing heavy punch. See? That always connects. They go for anything that is not a 4-framer nor a low, like a crouching medium kick. So in this example, we'll try to use crouching medium punch. You will beat them. Another layer into this entire situation is using that -3 for a super level 3. Because if they block the standing heavy punch and you have super level 3, they have to guess perfect parry, my possible attempt at taking my turn back, or that person is going to go for super level 3. You can absolutely perfect parry here and be in a range where you can spine buster, but standing heavy punch provides more for Zangief, I feel. Because even if you do this in the corner, and let's say you hit someone and they're trying to use crouching medium punch, you do all of this, you'll see that you technically have Oki. Now, what if they go for a crouching medium kick? You know, that's something they can do if they expect you to go into the standing heavy punch. You can cover that with a frame trap. If you do a standing heavy punch here, you will be beaten, right? And since the crouching medium kick usually in this game is around 7 frames to 8 frames, you can go for a Hell Stab, and that is a hit confirm into Lariat. Remember, the crouching light kick is a low, so this would not work. You can just mix someone up with just more buttons. From drive rush, from a raw drive rush or a DRC, this has no gaps. And you can also mix that up with a standing light punch. something like this, or a block string with a gap. If they press the crouching light kick, they will get hit by the standing light punch. And if they keep pressing buttons over here, they're perfectly spaced for a standing medium punch, even if they use crouching light kick. There's a bunch of layers for this, but the general idea is to take into account the perfect parry. And before I forget, just for you to remember to really take this into consideration, you're not close enough for the spine buster. Even if you do the crouching light punch here, or the drive rush, when this video releases, I would have streamed already, so maybe I will have more thoughts about this entire situation, but I want to give you some information just for you to try something interesting with Zangief and see if we can get some mix-up with that -3. That's all I have for today. Thank you as always for being here. Remember to subscribe if you really like this video. Go to the Siberia Lab on Twitch. We have something fun over there. These things. These weird text. Take care of yourselves, keep playing grapplers, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.